I'm a son of Aslan.
Okay.
Okay, that's all that means. If
All right,
you want
so chill out. Just chill out, bro.
Why do you look at me like that, fool?
Right now, you're not gonna come up to me. Back up. Go back inside. All right, that's it.
This man was released from prison the night before, and somehow, by the next day, he was already talking his way back into handcuffs.
Ida LaChuga from Community Hope was over here knocking on door number 1 and out of door number 2 over here.
His name is Ben.
Ben, you're right. Ben just come out and spit at her, and she said, "You don't need this guy on your property. He breaks windows. He's a very bad guy. Very, very dangerous."
Does he live here?
No, he does not live here, and I want to trespass charge.
That's the thing, though. Who resides there in number 2?
His name's Timothy, and they're both in there.
Okay, so if Timothy is allowing him to stay there,
well, we're going to have a powwow. This guy can't be here.
well, I understand what you're saying, right? But if you want both of them out,
no,
you're going to have to go through the eviction process.
I understand that.
So
Tim can stay. Ben.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. If Tim is allowing Ben to be there, that's a whole nother issue.
Okay, well then we got to go over there. There's a dangerous guy there, and I need to tell Tim.
If that's the case, then I need you to stay over here, okay? And I will go over there.
All right.
Where's number 2?
Right here.
Hi, how you guys doing? Where's Tim? You're Tim? You're Tim. Is this Ben? Okay. Hey, Ben. Can I talk to you out here, Ben? Why? Because I need to talk to you. Yeah, I do. Okay. Well,
I don't give a
so is he your guest?
Just for today.
Just for the today? What do you mean?
Just for today.
Okay.
Day guest.
Huh?
Day guest.
A day guest?
Yeah, day guest.
Okay.
No, not a day
Alright.
guest.
Are you guys having any issues today or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
What are you asking?
Do you want?
How can you ask
Hey,
me?
you. Do me a favor.
No.
Hey, you don't want to talk to me, but then you're talking to me. So are you going to talk to me or not?
No.
Okay, well then be quiet.
I want to talk at you.
Okay, well then that's fine.
You want to snake bites?
My snake bites?
What are you
Bro. You good, man?
What?
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, what you want to do? You want to chase me?
No, I'm asking you, are you okay?
No, I'm not.
Okay, what's wrong? What's
I'm
going on?
tired of his verbiage, man. I'm brown.
Right.
I'm brown. I'm trying here to help him. Why
just talk to me, man.
I'm already talking to you.
Okay, well then we don't need to go back and forth like that.
No, man. Look, I just got released last night.
All right, that's fine.
At 7 p.m.
Okay.
Okay. I came straight here.
All right.
Tried to make amends with my friends because I left on bad terms.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I'm drinking.
You think
I
that's a
got
good idea?
schizophrenia. Yeah, I do. You know why?
Why?
Because I couldn't sleep.
All right.
And because I was happy to be released.
Right.
And because I wanted to tweak and I wanted to smoke rules or
You want to do all that? Why?
Why?
It's your life, but I'm just asking.
It's your life too, bro.
Right. So you live here
You're
though?
brown. You're red. No, I'm visiting.
Okay. Alright. I'm a police officer, bro.
I know, I get that.
Okay. Well then,
I just got released.
then you should have a little bit more respect,
I
man.
did not know why.
Because I'm respecting you.
Okay, but I'm your elder. I'm 52.
That doesn't
How old are you?
That doesn't mean anything.
Oh, it doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah. Age
Police
is
officer?
nothing but a number.
Where does it say in the Bible that you gotta look over
You don't even know
police
what you're
officers?
saying, bro.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
Don't
just
cut me off, bro. Don't cut me
Well,
off.
then don't cut
Where
me
does it
off.
say in the Bible that
Why does age matter? Why does
I'm
age
52.
matter?
How old are you?
What doesn't matter?
Yes,
Age
it
doesn't
does.
matter, man.
Oh, you're a police officer.
Age doesn't matter, bro. What I'm telling you is that you need to just chill out.
Bro.
That's fine. You're entitled to your opinion.
That's right.
That doesn't offend me, bro. I've been doing on this a long
Check this
time, bro.
out. I've been stung. I've been stung before.
Okay.
I haven't been shot by the strap.
All right.
I prefer not to be done by that, bro.
Well, I hope
Check
so
this
too.
out.
What's up,
Check
man?
this out, huh? Here's my wallet. There's no ID in it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm not afraid of you, bro.
I'm not afraid
I'm
of
brown.
you either.
I'm brown, bro.
Yeah?
And I'm Aslan. You know what I mean?
You're what?
I'm a son of Aslan.
Okay.
Okay? That's all that means. If
All right.
you want
So chill out. Just chill out, bro.
Why do you Why do you look at me like that, fool?
Right now.
At this point, the encounter stops being a conversation and becomes a test of boundaries. And the suspect chooses escalation every time.
What you're doing is you're showing me pre-fight indicators.
Yeah, because you showed up and you're
gonna go to jail for assault if you continue your behavior.
I already got one of those. I got one of those. Based off of his.
Listen.
This
Go to jail for assault. Just chill out. Chill out.
We're right here.
Chill out. Bro, nobody's scared of you, bro. Nobody's scared of you. You try to act the way you're acting. Just calm down. Just calm down. Right? No, be quiet and calm down.
You quiet and you. I've been in the Navy.
So the property owner, he doesn't want him.
No, because he called.
I know that.
After he was mistreating me though, and I started.
He didn't call. He didn't call.
Okay, go.
He didn't call anybody.
What about the alcohol this morning?
He didn't call anybody.
What about the alcohol this morning?
It doesn't matter. I'm not talking about alcohol. This guy didn't.
You think a guy like this?
What are you talking about, man? I'm talking about something completely different, bro. Don't worry about it. It wasn't him. It wasn't him.
Don't worry about it. Then why am I worried about it?
The property owner doesn't want him here. You still gonna want him here? I told him he's your guest, so I don't. I mean, I can't force him to leave if.
Because he doesn't know. Talking about
I can't hear you.
It was about a half hour, an hour.
Well, yeah, it's not even that.
Hey, bro.
I'm just what?
Brown berets, homie.
Before you call it,
That's our own people. What do you mean?
What?
It's our own people here. Look.
Then look, dude, you're not gonna come up to me. Back up. Go back inside. All right, that's it.
The moment physical contact is made, the legal threshold is crossed, and the outcome becomes unavoidable.
No, you touched me first.
Come out here.
You touched me first. No, you touched me first. And that's just on your video. You touched me first, fool. You touched me first. I put my hands out. I'm ready to get locked up. You know what I mean? Just for your beliefs, for your mentality.
All right, man.
I already
put down the bottle. Put down the bottle. Hey. Put down the bottle. Come out here with your hands behind your back.
Run the tape back. You better recognize, bro. I'm in the Navy. I've been in the Navy, bro. If you want to sue me, I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
All right.
I'll take that.
Good. You're gonna go to jail now.
For what?
Because you just put your hands on me.
No, you did it first.
I told you to get back inside, and then you can put your hands on me.
So now camera's gonna show something different. I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind.
Negative at this time. Just second unit is fine. Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
No, I'm gonna call my brother.
I don't care who you're gonna call. You're gonna go to jail.
He's a sheriff.
I don't care.
No, I don't care. I don't care if I go to jail. Bro. What the you doing, bro? What the Get off of my bed. Okay.
Get off of my bed.
Okay. I'm gonna let go of
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
Put your hands behind your back.
Because I feel vulnerable. I want to call 988.
Put your hands behind your back.
I want to call 988 instead of 911. I'm a veteran as well. I've been in the Navy, sir. I've been in the Navy. No. No. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? You touched me first, brother.
No, you didn't.
You're in the wrong. Look.
I told you to sit down. You didn't.
And I'm not going to comply because you know why? I have my own mind. I won't press charges, bro. If you guys don't press charges against me, brother.
Here. Yeah, I got this. Look.
Just get his other hand.
I got.
My brother is a sheriff, bro. My brother is a sheriff. I don't care who your brother is.
I know.
Stop resisting, dude. Stop.
Okay.
You can throw anybody down. We got one to turn.
Yeah,
Okay, good. I'm probably below the same.
Negative something. Continue.
I just got out last night.
You want me to get this over here?
Yeah.
I just got out last night, bro.
All right. Roll into your side.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
And I didn't do anything violent to him.
You can get on your feet. Ready? There you go.
11:31 Central. Can we try to soup over here, though? I think 11:30 needs one for us.
No, you're not taking it. No, you're not taking it. It's a come on, bro. Don't disrespect. No, I want to just throw it out.
Stop moving around, bro. No, let's not do all that, dude.
Don't move around?
Yeah. We tell you, stop.
Okay, alright.
NFIO?
Yeah, okay.
Make a shit.
Let's see, bro. I'll turn on the air for you right now, right?
Yeah. 993, go to
Get some more, bro. Let's get you out of here, dude. Lean back. Step outside. Let's go that way. Come on.
I'm pretty faded.
I can tell. Let's walk.
paperwork, a speaker, like a Bluetooth speaker.
Okay.
There's 2 pieces. And my there's a
Watch your step. Over here to the left. Stop, dude. Stop. Sit down. Sit down. Watch your mouth. Sit down.
No,
Down, bro.
no,
Sit down, dude.
no.
No, you're gonna sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Get over here. No.
That's not the way it works. Yeah. I don't have to. You do. I don't have to. Listen, bro. You're gonna make things. Have a seat, right? There you go. That's it. Right. I know that's it. Like like coming to like a.
Imagine being released from prison, not after a short stay, not after a misunderstanding. After doing real time, the doors open, paperwork is signed. You step back into the world with one unspoken rule hanging over your head: don't mess this up. Most people in that moment choose invisibility. They go home, they sleep, they stay quiet. But some people don't want freedom. Some people only know one environment: chaos. And when things are calm, they feel wrong. This man didn't just accidentally get arrested again, he engineered it. Less than 24 hours after walking out of prison, he finds himself face to face with a police officer doing everything short of holding up a sign that says, "Please arrest me." This incident begins at an apartment complex where officers are dispatched for what initially sounds like a routine disturbance. A female employee reports that a man spit on her. Not yelled, not argued, not cursed her out. Spit. That single detail instantly elevates the call. Spitting isn't just disrespectful, it's legally considered battery in many jurisdictions. It's bodily fluid, it's intentional contact. And it crosses a line most people instinctively understand. The property owner wants the man gone immediately.
And here's where reality clashes with expectations.
Because despite how dangerous, aggressive, or unstable someone may seem, police authority is not unlimited. The officer explains a critical legal detail. The suspect is not a tenant. He is a guest, and as long as the actual resident allows him to stay, law enforcement cannot forcibly remove him without consent or a lawful eviction process. This frustrates the property owner. From their perspective, it feels absurd. A violent man is on the property, he's already assaulted staff. Why can't police just remove him? But the law doesn't work on vibes, it works on rights. So the officer does what procedure requires. He goes to speak with the tenant, the person who actually lives in apartment number 2. That's when the story shifts from civil dispute to something far more volatile. The door opens. Inside is Timothy, the resident, and standing with him is Ben. Ben is fresh out of prison. He admits it openly. Released the night before at 7 p.m. Instead of laying low, Ben is already drinking, already intoxicated, already agitated. From the first exchange, Ben establishes dominance, or at least tries to. He refuses to talk while simultaneously talking nonstop. He interrupts. He mocks. He challenges. This is a common tactic among combative individuals. If they control the rhythm of the conversation, they believe they control the situation. The officer remains calm. He asks simple, direct questions. Is Ben a guest? Is he staying there today? Timothy confirms. Ben is allowed to be there 1 day for the day. Legally, that's enough. At this point, the officer is not there to arrest anyone. He's there to assess. But Ben doesn't want assessment. He wants confrontation. He begins framing himself as the victim. He claims disrespect. He references race. He invokes religion. He invokes the Navy. He invokes age. He invokes anything that might grant him authority over the man standing in front of him. You should respect me. I'm your elder. I'm Brown. I'm a son of Aslan. I've been in the Navy. My brother's a sheriff. This is not random. This is identity stacking. When someone feels powerless, they pile identities on top of themselves, hoping one of them will work as a shield. But none of it changes the facts. Well, Ben is intoxicated. Ben is aggressive. And Ben is escalating. The officer points something out most people don't notice until it's too late. Pre-fight indicators. Ben's posture shifts. His hands come up. His tone hardens. He steps closer. These are unconscious signals the body gives off right before violence. The officer warns him plainly, if you continue, you will go to jail. Ben hears this warning, be unpredictable. Be unpredictable, and ignores it. In fact, he does the opposite. He moves forward. He refuses to back up. He challenges the officer's authority directly. You're not going to come up to me. This is the moment where everything could still be avoided. All Ben has to do is step back, lower his hands, go inside. Instead, he touches the officer. Ben insists the officer touched him first. Bodycam tells a different story. The officer issues a lawful command, go back inside. Ben refuses. At that point, the encounter legally transforms. This is no longer a conversation. This is resisting a lawful order. When Ben puts hands on the officer, the line is crossed completely. The officer announces the arrest. And suddenly, instantly, the bravado evaporates. Ben goes from aggressive to desperate in seconds. I'll comply. I have a shoulder injury. I want to call 988. I'm a veteran. I just got out last night. This emotional whiplash is extremely common. The same person who seconds ago said, I'm not afraid to die, now wants compassion, patience, and negotiation. But arrests don't work like that. Once probable cause exists, officers don't get to change their mind. Ben is placed in handcuffs. He continues talking, continues bargaining, continues name-dropping, continues resisting just enough to make things worse. And by the time he's placed in the patrol car, the outcome is sealed. He is charged with assault on a law enforcement officer, battery on a law enforcement officer resisting arrest, all less than a day after being released from prison. This wasn't bad luck. This wasn't profiling. This was self-sabotage in real time. Ben didn't want peace. He wanted validation through conflict. And the moment he found an authority figure, he pushed until reality pushed back harder. This video isn't about police power. It's about personal responsibility. It's about how some people mistake aggression for strength and defiance for dignity. And it's about how the world does not reset just because you were released. The law doesn't care how recently you got out. It doesn't care who your brother is. It doesn't care what branch you served in. It only cares about one thing, what you did next. Now zoom out for a moment. Because what makes this case fascinating isn't just the arrest, it's how preventable it was. At every stage, Ben was given exits, multiple chances to disengage, multiple verbal off-ramps, clear instructions, clear warnings. And each time, he chose escalation. This isn't accidental behavior. This is pattern behavior. People like Ben don't just break rules, they test boundaries. They push until someone pushes back, then claim they were attacked. That's why his language is so revealing. You touched me first. I'm ready to get locked up. I don't care if I go to jail. Those aren't slips of the tongue. They're admissions. Subconsciously, Ben already accepted the outcome. He just wanted to control the narrative. There's also a psychological phenomenon at play here: institutionalization. When someone spends a significant amount of time in custody, structure becomes familiar, chaos becomes normal, conflict becomes currency. Freedom, on the other hand, is uncomfortable. It requires restraint. self-regulation, accountability. For someone who's spent years reacting instead of reflecting, that's overwhelming. So they recreate the environment they understand. Guards become cops. Cells become patrol cars. Yelling becomes leverage. And before long, they're right back where they started.
Notice how often Ben references authority figures? My brother is a sheriff.
I've been in the Navy. I'm a veteran. These aren't statements of pride, they're defensive talismans. He's hoping one of these identities will override the officer's authority. But the law doesn't work that way. Your past service does not immunize you from present behavior. Your family connections do not negate probable cause, and your emotions do not supersede lawful commands. Another critical moment happens when Ben claims vulnerability. I feel vulnerable. I want to call 988. This is a tactic we're seeing more frequently. Mental health resources are real and important, but invoking them during an arrest does not pause legal consequences.
The officer does exactly what he should.
He acknowledges the statement but continues securing the scene, because safety comes first for everyone involved. And let's talk about officer conduct here. Despite the insults, despite the racial remarks, despite the posturing, the officer remains professional. The game can be rescued. No shouting, no retaliation, no unnecessary force. Commands are repeated clearly. Physical control is measured. Medical complaints are acknowledged. This matters because when the case goes to court, Bodycam doesn't lie. Ben's behavior will be played back frame by frame. The threats, the defiance, the contact. Every second strengthens the charges, and those charges are not minor. Assault on a law enforcement officer is not treated lightly, especially for someone with a recent release. Judges look at timelines, less than 24 hours out.
Already intoxicated, already violent,
Already resisting. That screams risk, which means higher bail, stricter conditions, and far less sympathy. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Ben didn't get arrested because police wanted to arrest him. He got arrested because he refused to stop. And that distinction matters, especially for viewers. This wasn't policing as punishment. This was policing as containment. If the officer had walked away, Ben would still be intoxicated, aggressive, and volatile inside a residential complex. Someone else would have gotten hurt. This arrest didn't create danger, it prevented it. And yet, Ben will likely walk away from this believing he was wronged. That's the final layer of this story. Accountability doesn't always produce insight. Some people interpret consequences as persecution. They don't ask, what did I do wrong? They ask, why are they doing this to me? That mindset is how cycles repeat. Release, conflict, arrest, repeat. This video isn't entertaining because someone gets cuffed. It's disturbing because it shows how easily a second chance can be burned. One night, one bottle, one ego, and freedom is gone again. So ask yourself this: if you had just been released from prison, would you spend your first night arguing with police, or would you disappear into silence knowing how thin the margin really is? Because the system doesn't need much. Sometimes all it takes is one person who refuses to back up.